Hello guys, so we are back in the SQL Simple HackerRank Solution playlist. So right now we'll be solving higher than 75% marks problem. So let's dive into the problem and let's read what is being asked. So query the name of any student in the students. So basically this student is the table that we will refer who scored higher than 75% marks. Let's first solve this part only. So as we know, we will write select and it has been mentioned query only the name field. So this name field, select name from the table name is student. Select name from students. Now higher than 75% marks is the business case. So the business case should be included in the where clause. So we can write where marks greater than 75. So one thing you will note, like in the previous solution I have used greater than equal to, but here I have used greater than because it has been told here higher than 75 marks. So they are not asking us to consider 75 plus others. So if they would have told me to get the student who have either scored 75 or greater than 75, then I would have written greater than equal to, but here we will write only greater than 75. Now let's run this code and see what is the output. So this is only the first part. The output won't be right at this stage, but we will slowly build our solution towards the correct output. So we are only getting the names of those students who have scored greater than 75. So now it has been mentioned order your output by the last three character of each name. If two or more students both have the names ending in the same three letter, example Bobby and Robbie. So last three character is BBY, again last three character is BBY. Secondary sort name by ascending ID. So the sorting has been instructed by us to do on two fields. So the first field it has been mentioned by the last three characters of each name. So what we will write, we have already known, like to sort any SQL query we use the order by keyword, order by last three characters, and we also know to get the last three characters from any string we use right. And what is the field that we were looking into? We are looking into the name field. So we will write name, and for the last three character we'll use 3 use because 3 will give me the last three characters from the name field. So order your output by the last three characters of each name. So this has been done. Now the second case, if two or more students both have the name index in the same last three character. So if suppose the output we get is BBY and BBY for Bobby and Robbie, then how will we output it? Because both of them are having the same last three characters, then like we cannot decide which one will be top of the other or which one will rank first and another one which will rank second. So to handle this, they have given us another order by clause, which is secondary sort. So this is our primary sort, and the secondary sort is by their ascending ID. So ID, there is also a field ascending ID. So we can also write order by the first clause, let's the primary clause, then comma secondary clause. The secondary clause is ID, and I have also told you guys like we could use ascending. This ascending keyword would sort the result in the ascending order, like 1 will come before 2, 4 will come before 5, but by default SQL has implemented the sorting in such a way that if we don't mention anything here, our result will be sorted in ascending order. But if the question has told us that we need to sort based on the descending order of ID, then we need to forcefully make SQL understand that please sort this condition on our descending order. Then we should have written here desk, but it is not the case here. So let's run this code. See, and we have passed all the test cases. So here you learned a very important lesson, like if a query is on the bit of complex side, don't try to solve the query at once. Like break the queries into small subsections which you are comfortable, and then try to solve it by adding one on one conditions. And at certain point of time you will surely be confident enough, like you could have written the whole query all by you. Like at my experience, I can write the whole query all by once, but just to make you guys understand, I broke this query. So this is a right approach. Personally, I feel like I might be wrong for some person, I might be right for other person, but it's after all your choice. How will you solve it? The final conclusion is do whatever it takes to build a solid foundation on SQL. That's it guys. Stay tuned. We'll meet up in the next video.